Pisces, happy birthday if your birthday is in March. This is your March tarot reading. Yay! Welcome to my channel, Starchaeology Tarot. I am Desi. I am so honored and feel so privileged to get to read your cards for you for March. I am looking for messages only that empower you, that help align you with your highest self, your highest good, your highest path, and also empower you to be able to manifest the future that you desire and the future that is best aligned with those, with your highest self. This is to give you as much information as you need to reflect on your present moment accurately and in a way that liberates you and grows you and opens you. This is good for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. The messages that resonate are the ones that are meant for you. The ones that don't are not. Easy peasy. What are the messages for Pisces for March, Spirit? Calling in the guides of collective here. Every member of this collective. Calling in their guides, their angels, their masters. What are the messages for Pisces for March? 5 of Pentacles, Pisces. 5 of Wands, double fives, 5 5s. And the Empress. Pisces, what a special challenge for you this month. The universe is perfectly crafting the perfect lesson to really test how far you have come when it comes to your scarcity mindset, your feelings of worthiness, your feelings of deserving, of whether the universe has your back, whether you have your own back, whether you can trust the world, the universe, with your well-being. And some of you may have struggled with this in the past, where you feel like it's you against the world, and maybe it's you, as an outsider, you feel particularly strongly about that, like it's you against the world because you are different in some way. Some of you have upbringings that led you, that really, really fine-tuned this scarcity mindset you have. You have parents who conditioned you to believe in this scarcity mindset, to subscribe, to like and subscribe to this scarcity mindset. And there's a part of you, Pisces, though, I mean, you have a kind of knowing, even if you were indoctrinated into that belief system, your higher self knows better. You really do. And your higher self knows the truth. Your higher self is aligned with this Empress card. You do deep down know the truth of your existence, and it takes a great deal of effort to fight belief systems that you never consciously agreed to, but rather were forced upon you, whether it's by parents, community, a past relationship that really tried to determine your worth for you, or what you deserve or what you're capable of. That scarcity mindset is rearing its head this month, and it might even be rearing its head because you experience some form of poverty this month. And I'm not saying like you're going into literal poverty or anything, but you could be experiencing some sense of loss this month. You could be leaving a home, losing your home, losing money, losing an asset. Not being able to afford something that you need, or just somehow not getting what you need, whether that is literal material, something material, or it's an emotional poverty, a mental poverty. not feeling what you need to feel, not getting the kind of emotional support you need to get, not getting the kind of mental support you need to get, and feeling impoverished in some area of your life, feeling like you have less than you need to live in some way. This happens to everybody. It doesn't happen because it's just the way of the world, or because you specifically don't deserve things, or there will never be enough for you specifically, and that's particular to you. Everyone experiences moments of poverty in some area of their life, whether it's material, physical, emotional, spiritual, or mental. This is just one of those opportunities that is presenting itself to you, not because of anything you particularly have done, but because it is an opportunity for you to test how far you've come in the face of that kind of adversity. In the past, it's easy for the universe to show that to you, to impoverish you in some way, and for you to make conclusions about yourself, about your life, about your situation, because of what happened to you. I'm seeing, Pisces, that you have risen above this in recent years, and in your self-work, you have risen above this. You become aware of it. And so when you become aware of it, those situations don't stop arising. They just become opportunities for you to exercise what you deeply know on a deep level, for you to exercise the truth, for you to not internalize that and let that determine your self-worth or what you deserve, etc. The advice here is to behave as if you have all of the riches in the world, to expect abundance after this moment of poverty, to trust that your basic needs will be met even when you are shown evidence of the contrary. That's what faith is. That's what faith is, Pisces. So if you consider yourself to be a person of faith, a person who has a higher power, which we all do, a person who is connected to that mystery divine force, that's where faith comes in. People of faith are tested. That faith is tested because that's the only way faith can exist. It's amazing that the obstacle for you this month it's the illusion of conflict. Five of Wands is in the position of your obstacle. Just is funny to say, like, your obstacle is conflict. Your obstacle is conflict in the face of this poverty. It's a lot of people shouting their opinions, and you kind of getting lost and swept up in the cacophony of other people's opinions about what you should do, or what's right, or what this means for you, what this means for your self-worth and what you deserve. But the beauty of the Five of Wands is it's not legitimate struggle. It's like conflict that's like lighthearted conflict. It's up to you whether you get lost in it, whether you give it more value than it deserves. Five of Wands is a bunch of kids playing with wooden swords. When that kind of conflict affects us, it's because we are mistaking those swords for real ones, not wooden sticks, not the wooden sticks that they are. So this is about you seeing that conflict, Pisces, through a completely different lens. This lens that's like, that's not real conflict. It's like, it's worldly stuff. It's like, you know, it's running out of rupees in this video game that you're playing. Is that Zelda? I don't know. I think it is. I think it's Zelda. You know, it's like, oh, darn it. Here's the conflict. But through a spiritual lens as opposed to a material lens. you're able to see that conflict for what it is, and you're able to not be ruled by it, to not let it rule you, to dictate what you believe about yourself or how the world works. It's only when we give those moments of struggle so much value, so much power, that they define our beliefs about ourselves, about our world. We internalize them so much that then we actually change our own course of our path by choosing to give that as much power as we did. This is your opportunity to not do that, to choose contrary action, Pisces. And you are powerful enough to do this. You are the Empress. Be the Empress that you are. If someone can't take care of you, if someone can't provide for you, if someone can't give you meet this basic need that you have, you can meet that for yourself. That's Empress energy. You can mother yourself here. You can be a great mother to whoever that is. It's yourself, if it's someone else. You can be this nurturer. You can nourish. You can make sure basic needs are met. Mother energy is incredible because mothers will work miracles for a child, for their child. What would happen if we applied that kind of mothering energy to ourselves, to everyone we love? If that was instinctual, if that was some kind of primal instinct that kicked in the way it does for a mother and her child and her offspring, we'll say, because this is not particular to just humans. This is across the board of species. The other piece of advice, Pisces, is just to create. A mother creates. So where there is none, that's where you create. Where something is taken from you, that's where you create in its place. It is that act, it is taking the action of creation, taking creation into your own hands, that will help you move through this test of faith. If you can't move yourself mentally, spiritually, emotionally, take action and allow your own action to move your heart, to move your mind, to move your gut, or your soul, let's say. The most actionable thing to do is just to act, to create something, especially when you feel faithless or hopeless. Pisces, I'm a Pisces, and I'm like, what the heck is about to happen? So I gotta take my own advice, big time. I'd love to hear how this looks specifically for you, Pisces. Feel free to comment below. If you want to support this work I'm doing, please check out my Patreon in the link below. It is growing. I'm getting more patrons. I'm getting more support, which means patrons are going to get a lot of extra goodies. The more patrons I get, a lot more content will be happening over on my Patreon. A lot more readings, a wider range of readings, more support, more often, and more specific topics. So if that interests you and you want to support that effort, please check out my Patreon. You can also get some sweet deals over there if you want personal readings, personal support every month. Definitely take a look at that because there's discounted options for patrons who want that. Different tiers offering opportunities like that. So please take a little peek. On that note, I'm so grateful for you, Pisces. I'm cheering you on. I love you very much. Thank you so much for supporting this channel, liking, subscribing, commenting, engaging, sharing, share it. And I look forward to connecting with you next time.